Hey everyone! In this video, we'll talk about what neurofatigue actually is and how to explain it to others using spoon theory. There's just no way of getting around it. Neurofatigue is a super weird phenomenon, and it often happens in brain injury survivors, like after a stroke, or in some other neurological conditions like multiple sclerosis or Parkinson's disease. I have heard from many stroke survivors who have described their neurofatigue as brain fogginess and heaviness, just complete exhaustion, and the feeling of walking through jello. You know, if you're post-stroke, you're likely dealing with neurofatigue as kind of a daily battle. There is some good news though. Neurofatigue often gets better with time, a bit of time. Patience is a necessary virtue of stroke recovery. But while you're dealing with neurofatigue on the daily, it may be hard for your friends and family to really understand what you're going through. They may ask questions that may almost be aggravating and a little invasive to you, like, how long until you're better? Why can't you just come hang out for a couple of hours? And they may wonder why you've canceled on them the last 4 times they invited you to come out for dinner. The best way I found to talk about neurofatigue is with something called the spoon theory. And the spoon theory was created by a gal named Christine Miserandino of ButYouDon'tLookSick.com. She has lupus and deals with chronic fatigue. Her friends and family were having a hard time understanding what that was like for her. And so she ended up coming up with this spoon theory to describe how chronic fatigue impacts her daily life. I will leave a link in the description below to her original blog post describing the spoon theory. Okay, so what is spoon theory? Let me explain it to you with an example. So here in front of me, I have got 10 spoons laid out on the table. The spoons are going to be our energy currency. By that I mean each spoon represents a certain amount of our energy that we can use during the day. But once we reach 10, that's it. That's all the energy that we had to spend during the day. So to give a first example, let's say that you were taking a shower. Well, that takes a bit of energy, so that might cost you 2 spoons. But if we think about something like mowing the yard, and I mean like push mowing a yard, not necessarily like ride-on lawn mowing, but if you push mow a yard, that may cost you somewhere around 5 spoons. So there's a little bit of a difference in what activity will cost you what amount of energy. So to take this example a step further, let's think about the 10 spoons in the context of a normal day spent at home. You get up and the first thing that you do is make coffee and a really simple breakfast. Okay, well that wasn't too much energy, so maybe you expended 1 spoon's worth of energy to make coffee and breakfast. Okay, 1 spoon down. Well, you decide, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower and get dressed today. Well, those things take a little bit more energy, so let's say that the shower took you 2 spoons and getting dressed cost you 1 spoon. Okay, we're down 4 spoons already. Around noon, you say, okay, well, I really need to do some laundry today. So you gather up all of the dirty clothes, you put them in the basket, you transport the basket to your laundry room, and then you start a load of clothes in the washer. Well, that was a lot of energy to start a load of clothes, so we're gonna take away 3 spoons for that. So if this is around noon, you've only got 3 spoons left for the entire day. And this is kind of what Christine Miserandino, her point was that those 3 spoons, the leftover spoons that are supposed to last you the rest of the day, mean that you have to prioritize what you really need to get done or want to do. So with those remaining 3 spoons in our example, you could choose to continue to do the laundry, dry the clothes, get them folded and put away. And that's probably gonna use up the last of your spoons, and you're probably gonna need, maybe somebody else will have to cook dinner for you, and then you kind of just go to bed. Do you wait to do the rest of the laundry tomorrow, and maybe you go out and see a friend, or maybe you use those 3 spoons to cook dinner for your family and have some quality time with them. Or maybe you decide to go out for a short walk around your neighborhood. But you can see how easily and quickly someone with neurofatigue expends that energy, and then they have to prioritize what energy they have left to do the things they either have to do or they want to do. So that's how you can use spoon theory to explain your neurofatigue to friends and family. It can give you a way to paint a picture for someone who may otherwise be unable to really understand exactly what you're going through. Have you ever used spoon theory to talk to someone about your neurofatigue? How'd the conversation go? Let me know in the comments. And please remember to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to get more content like this, and please leave a like if you found this video helpful. You can also sign up for my free email list to get 3 stroke recovery tips a week. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.